Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Charlotte Knights and the Gwinnett Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Winkler, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off one of those performances. He gave up 2 hits. He pitched deep in the ball game. He showed you durability, ability to throw strikes when he needed to. He's looking very good right now, and I expect another good game from him right now.
The underhanded flip.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Now a throw over, and the runner back.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it right here.
And again a throw, runner back safely. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in, Alex Casilla. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
To first. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Fleming makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Carrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Ezekiel Carrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ezekiel Carrera.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Ha, moving to his right, and he's set down 1 away. Ready for another chance. Number 17. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Charles Broussard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Line drive to left. Randolph has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Alex Casilla. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw won't get him.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Shortstop, Peter Hickey.
Standing in now, Peter Hickey, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Let's go right here. Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
That's a ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Let's go now, 1 time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, let her rip 1 time. Hey, like you can up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Fleming, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Batting, Third baseman.
So digging in now, Charles Broussard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Ty Sweat takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ty Sweat. The catcher, number 2.
Into the box now. Alex Casilla has got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul.
Looking good. Going better up there. Here you go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Hey, no one better here.
A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jeff Tipre claims the win out of the pen, his first. Drew Garvey earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Charlotte Knights and the Gwinnett Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adrian Olivo, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Carrera. Still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know he's a competent pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish.
So coming to the plate, Micah Johnson, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castaneda is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Fleming. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll snap one over to first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Manny Fleming. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, it's your pitch, drive it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Here we go now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Digging in once again, Charles Broussard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Charles Broussard.
All right, let's go, come on.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carrera on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Alex Casilla. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Come on, baby, see it, drive it, let's go.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Charles Broussard would be next. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Now batting, Garrett Trent. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Ezekiel Carrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ezekiel
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets to 2-2 count.
Into the box now, Manny Fleming.
Number 24, Manny Fleming.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Charles Broussard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Let's go right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Second and third here, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid. Drive that pitch, huh?
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in, Alex
The
Casilla.
catcher, number 2, Alex Casilla.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Peter Hickey.
Shortstop, Peter.
Here comes
Hickey.
the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Get your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Stepping in, Mark
First
Bentler.
baseman, number 6, Mark.
Set to
Bentler.
deliver on 2-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So striding forward now, Manny Fleming. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Carrera's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Garrett Pruitt. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th is he's in with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here.
Striding into the box,
Third baseman,
Sherwood
number 7.
Tejada. No hits in
Sherwood
3 tries so
Tejada.
far. He's struck out once. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fleming is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that
Fans, our
and
final
save your
line
closer
score.
for another.
Triple-A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the... Stepping into the box, Manny Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So striding in, Ray Graham. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Let it rip here.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder. Standing in, Garrett Pruitt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Garrett Pruitt.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap into right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Fleming has a play. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90. At the plate, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but no. He puts on the brakes and will head back to first. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in, Ray Graham. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can. Here we go.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, number 61. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he swings right through it there, 2-1.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Right here. Let's go.
2-1. Here it is. Way out in front.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Third inning, no score to this point. Just got a piece up the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. At the plate, Mark Bentler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mark Bentler.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right now.
In now, Manny Fleming.
24, Manny Fleming.
Hey, get one.
And a ball 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Here comes the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Into the box, Ricky McDougal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ricky McDougal.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, DeBro. 2 down. Stepping up now, Manny Fleming. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Manny Fleming.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Striding in, Ray Graham. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here it comes on 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, number 61. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Chopper foul.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Peter Hickey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Into the box now, Mark Bentler.
First baseman, Mark.
Runners on
Bentler.
first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fleming on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Fleming.
Man, no one better, huh? No one better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Rio Ruiz. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 1-0.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Derek Holland earns his first win of the season. Sean Vila takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Carlos Cabrera closes the door. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Ronaldo Lopez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Digging in the switch hitter, Humberto Nieto.
Designated hitter.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hickey onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Fleming.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fleming.
Come on, one time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement.
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Third baseman, number 5, Charles.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Charles Broussard is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Clutch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present. Striding in, Humberto Nieto, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back.
Stepping into the box, Manny Fleming, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Digging in, Austin Jackson, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Hit in the air out to center field. Fleming is after it, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got great hands. I love how he turns a pivot, and he really gives that pitcher a chance when a double play ball's hit that you turn it and get him out of an inning.
Digging in, Antonio Rosa, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Vasquez. Yeah, we got one here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Ka is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Steve Julio.
Steve Julio.
0-1, here it comes. Easy fly into shallow center field. Fleming giving. He brings it in, and on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Manny Fleming.
Line to the right side. Jackson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it.
Ready for another shot now. Humberto Nieto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ka will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in to try it again. Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Hits this one hard the other way. Rosa fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Manny Fleming. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Fleming.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready once again, Humberto Nieto. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Nieto.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Pawtucket get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Into the box now, Humberto Nieto. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Castaneda retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this. Into the box, Manny Fleming. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Humberto Nieto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Humberto Nieto.
Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle.
Standing in, Manny Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So striding forward now, Ray Graham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Julio comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Alex Casilla, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a dive, but he's back in there. 3-0, here it is. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. At the plate, Peter Hickey.
Now batting, shortstop, Peter Hickey.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Fleming rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in, Steve Julio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steve Julio.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing. Little blooper to center. Fleming coming on. And he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made it fabulous.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Castaneda rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Into the box, Ray Graham.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the arm.
Stepping in, Manny Fleming, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Knights lead it 5-1. At the plate, Derek Bullington.
Catcher number 28, Derek Bullington.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up.
So coming to the plate, Humberto Nieto. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit in the air to shallow center. Castaneda ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.
Getting off to a hot start can electrify a clubhouse, engendering a sense of limitless possibilities.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Vila is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
DeBro arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Oh, let it fly.
In now, Charles Broussard. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, stay hot now, huh? Hey, come on, good job. Stay
Ready
hot.
with the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Stay hot up there. Hey, see it, grab it. It's no big job.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
So striding forward now, Alex Casilla. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Garcia, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 1 inning in the books here. The Bisons lead it 1-0. In now, Carlos Ruiz. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Carlos Ruiz.
Hey, 2 here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Fleming on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fleming.
And that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
go. Let it fly.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Broussard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding in once again, Alex Casilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
The 1-0 delivery. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Get your pitch, huh?
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Now batting, first baseman, Omar.
Standing in now,
Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI.
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming.
24, Manny Fleming.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it's no runs. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fleming.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the runner back.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
All right, come on now, one time. Let her fly.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hey, needs it right here.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-2 once more. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Fleming is on his way home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game.
Ready once again. Manny Fleming is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Buffalo. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ronaldo Lopez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Batting third.
Striding into the box,
fielder,
Manny Fleming. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got a honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Shot back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. Fleming takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Into the box now, Ray Graham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. A man at third with 1 away.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Set to go now, Alex Casilla. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Alex Casilla.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Barehanded at his knees. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Striding in, Daryl Siciliani. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Pulled toward right center field. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pierce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Fleming. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Let him rip right here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmund Matola. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kelby Tomlinson. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Kelby Tomlinson.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fleming is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Chauncey Foss. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Tuiasa Sopo is there for it, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left.
Second baseman.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castaneda onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Charles
stepping in now, Charles Broussard standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back safely.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First baseman.
In now, Ray Graham. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
No one better. Here we go.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So coming to the plate, Alex Casilla, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Striding in once again, Manny Fleming.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fleming has a play, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in once again, Humberto Nieto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Humberto Nieto.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Fleming, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Charles Broussard stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Swinging a soft liner, base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, off the bat, it didn't look pretty, but man, he drives in the run.
Ready once again, Humberto Nieto.
Designated hitter, Humberto Nieto.
He's running towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Fleming. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, make it yours. Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Bobby Vinson earns the win, his second. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And the runner back.
Let's go now. What's that? Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. It's his 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
5.
up to the plate, Charles Broussard. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Digging in, Devin Marrero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Fleming is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Rosa.
Baseman, Antonio Rosa.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fleming moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Julio coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Manny Fleming. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Don't want to forget about him.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Antonio Rosa. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Antonio Rosa.
Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Stevenson. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Well, Matt, he's sure doing his part. That's his third RBI of the game. Now they're down by 1. He's keeping them in this game.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Charlotte. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. So stepping in, Manny Fleming coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. HR, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Standing in, Thomas Kodosky, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming is after it. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box now, number 59. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Fleming will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. At the plate, Manny Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
All right, one time right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Outside, 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
All right, one time right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Third baseman, number 5, Charles Brassard.
Into the box now, Charles Brassard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ray.
Standing in now,
Graham.
Ray Graham. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Manny Fleming. He doubled
24.
earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this
Fleming.
point.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Humberto Nieto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Humberto
1 out,
Nieto.
nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rouse has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Juan Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, the outfield did a nice job of getting that ball back in. That ball's hitting shallow right center field, but because it hung long enough, the runner at second had to hold up. And the outfield doesn't get it in quick, they make it.
Digging in now, Derek Bullington. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Bullington.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Humberto Nieto.
Humberto Nieto.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping in, Manny Fleming.
24.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Manny Fleming.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Watch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So striding forward now, Charles Broussard. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
We need you. Let's go.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Right guy, right spot. Need you here.
From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
The 2-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. 3-2 now. Ray Graham would be next.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pawtucket's out in front, 3-0.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Red Sox claim the victory despite being held to only 3. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Charlotte Knights and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Victor Medrano, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Batting third, center
In
fielder.
now, Manny Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Ray Graham. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Into the box, Alex Casilla, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes, and he got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and striding in once again, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
Nope,
fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leahy ranging into the outfield. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready once again. Manny Fleming comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let her rip.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. He drew a walk his first time up. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. In now is A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Hey, 2 here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game.
1 out now.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Oh, you're so frustrated as a pitcher. You make the perfect pitch, you jam him, and he's still strong enough to fight it off to put it in the outfield for a hit.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fleming.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Fleming is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Charlotte Knights and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Frank Kent starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's had a little bit of a struggle against right-handed hitters, and to me, that's the key to this game. They're hitting over 300. Right-handed hitters over 300. So he's going to have to get the right-handers out if he wants to win this game. Let's see if he's able to execute against the right-handers in this one.
Batting third, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Harold Reynolds, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, John, here we go.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning number. Digging in to try it again. Manny Fleming. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fleming.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edmund Matola. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Ready for another chance? Matt Tuiasosopo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. Rain continues to fall here in the sixth. Hit back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dominic Leone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Charles Broussard will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
0-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Calling for it, Garcia, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ray Graham. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Lays off 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Back up the middle. He's got it. A step on the bag for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Knights lead it 3-1. Striding in once again, Henry Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Plays it first now.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Rouse is after it.
I got it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 4-3. Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the play, one away.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Michael Inoa gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Drew Garvey hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans are final.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Gwinnett Braves and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Corey Keys, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm curious about what's in the tank for him. Last game, he pitched deep into the game, pitched into the 8th inning and got the win. But back-to-back starts, I don't know if he has the stamina or not. We'll see if he can go as deep in this one as well.
Manny Fleming is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, we're running into a team that's really struggling right now. They had 1 win on the last homestand, and now they find themselves on the road right here playing game 1. I think they have to win this game. You don't say it very often, but this is almost like a must-win. They've been playing so poor lately.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Come on, baby, square it up.
Here's the 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir. Not in time. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Third baseman, number 5, Charles Brassard.
Into the box, Charles Brassard. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Runner at first here, one man out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Come on, guy.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with one down.
Nope,
a little bit outside. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over and the runner back. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick.
Striding in once again, Ezekiel Carrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A runner at second, nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Huff rounds the corner and is headed home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Rosado. He's
right
0 for 1 thus far.
Johnny Rosado.
Come on, guy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Fleming is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Randolph is on his way home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Randolph waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and digging in to try it again. Rio Ruiz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Salvador Peralta. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. DeBro looking up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
17.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
Digging in, Manny Fleming. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Manny Fleming.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important.
Into the box now, Manny Fleming. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Two and 1.
One strike. Hey, get the pitch right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, now one pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And a rather easy first out. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Gwinnett secure their 10th victory of the season. Daniel Winkler wins his 3rd of the season. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week. Willie Diaz, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games. And that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the 1st. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, to win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ray Graham would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Randolph is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Attaboy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Randolph racing back at the track. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Manny Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fleming.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Line towards center field. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So stepping in, number 17. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pulled to right center field. To make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Stepping in, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Carrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Adrian Olivo.